Last time on... Wait a second. Lysithia, who's that student with the purple hair?
That's Lawrence, sir. Or is it?
You're not one of my students.
No, I'm Lawrence von What's-His-Face.
If you want to get in, you'll have to sign the proper permission slip sanctioned by Lady Rhea as by school
I can be plot
rules.
relevance.
Otherwise,
Don't
I'll
you miss
eliminate
me?
you from this class
Please?
myself.
I just want to be in this. Hey guys, Ryan here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time we did the Battle of Eagle and Lion, and actually I got an update between last episode and this episode, and it no longer wants us to talk to Aloise, it wants us to talk to Cyril instead. Apparently that update they just put in for Three Houses was pretty big, and had a lot of stuff in it. Comments for that last map, it was fun, I liked it. It was fun watching Bernie get on the ballista and shoot people. Yeah, a lot of people are suggesting that I dismount people more often, and it's one of those new features I'm not really used to yet, so I don't utilize it a whole ton at the moment, but I will in the future once I've played the game a bit more. It tends to be the thing for me, when whenever they introduce new mechanics into a game, I'm kind of slow to use them all the time. But yeah, there's a lot of moments like getting people into cover, and giving flying units cover bonuses from dismounting, things like that. So I'll make sure to do that more in the future. Also, the only thing I found kind of weird about last episode, as someone said in the comment section, was how people were talking. Like, it was a little too strange. It's like the three house leaders talking to each other, and Aelgart's like, huh, man, you guys are tough. I hope we never have to kill each other, right? And everyone just goes silent. And then it's like this awkward laughing. It's like, oh boy, there's some heavy foreshadowing going on here. For sure. Yeah, that happened. Anyways, let's talk to Cyril.
Aha! Found you! You're always nosing around places, aren't you, Professor? Can be real hard to find you sometimes.
I guess. Something the matter?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't have been running all over the place looking for you if stuff was normal. Do you remember how Lady Rhea asked you to come to the office this evening? Well, she told me that I should come to let you know that today's a bad day for doing that, and you should go and see her tomorrow instead.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
That's pretty much everything I needed to say, I think. Oh, except to ask you if you've seen Sedith around anywhere.
I haven't. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm supposed to tell Sedith the thing Lady Rhea told me to tell you, but he's hard to find.
You want me to tell him for you? Want to look for him together?
No, it's alright, thanks. But if you see him, then please find me and tell me where you saw him, okay? Because then I'll know where he is and I can tell him.
Oh, by the way, people asking. A lot of people, came and followed me on Twitch since I said I might be streaming the other routes of Three Houses. Yes, I finally got some of the emotes started on commission, so that'll be nice.
I'll be in the stables if you need me. Gotta put out the fodder before it's the next kid's shift. Don't want her thinking I left my work for her to do.
They're gonna be amazing, trust me.
Oh, but if I'm not in the stables and you need to find me, I'll be at the forest up north, because there's a bunch of logs lying around up there. I figure I ought to chop them up, or else someone might trip on a log, or we might run out of firewood. And if I chop, then it'll save other people time. If it looks like I'm done there, then the quarters need to be swept. So if you see Sedith and you need to find me, then I might be there.
You're a real workhorse, aren't you? Can I help you with anything at all?
Nope, this is my job. I'm not giving it to anyone else, because it's mine and I'm gonna do it.
If only he is the exact opposite of Hilda. Like 100% Hilda's like, I'm not doing shit if I don't have to. He's like, I will do everything you assign me, Professor.
Besides, if you help me out, Lady Rhea might give me an earful. I don't know why, but Lady Rhea sure does seem to like you. She's always worried about what you might be doing or not doing.
Is that so?
Oh yeah, not that it's any of my business. Anyways, Lady Rhea asked me to do some jobs, so I'm doing them all. Even some she didn't ask for, but I know need doing, so I'm doing them. End of story. And remember, if you see Sedith around, come find me and tell me where you saw him, yeah?
Alright. Seems like it'll be tough to find you.
Huh? But I just told you where I'd be. If I'm not in the stables, I'll be at the forest. If I'm not, oh, I see. You're right, I'm all over the place, huh? I don't want to waste your time, Professor, so if you see Sedith, how about you tell him I was looking for him, and then tell him all the places I'll be? Then he can spend his time looking for me instead of you. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
I feel like Seteth is far too busy for this, and he's going to be very angry once I tell him he basically has to search the entire school for you.
A real good plan. let's do that. See you later, Professor.
See you later, Cyril. Probably have a lot more supports. Yep, here we go.
Tomas doesn't seem to be here. Oh well, that's fine. I've been researching the hero's relics a lot since we last spoke to him. I found out something interesting.
Oh? Why have you been researching them?
Why? Do you really have to ask? Trust me, what really matters is what I found out. It's about the connection between crests and the hero's relics. The crest stone of each relic is carved with a specific crest, the one that has the ability to wield it properly. The crests are the keys. You need the right one to safely use a hero's relic. The only thing I can't figure out is, why doesn't the Sword of the Creator have a crest stone bearing a crest?
It's by the whim of the goddess. It had one in the past.
Precisely. At least, that's my current guess. There's more. I believe the crest stones might be the source of the relic's inhuman power. When Miklon transformed into a black beast, he was taken over by something that originated from the crest stone. And the crest stone was on his body. It all seems to add up. Now, look at this picture I found in the library. That creature is called the Immaculate One, who was supposedly sent by the goddess to save the followers of Seiros.
That thing looks really evil.
You see the pattern on its brow and a faint circular boundary? Isn't it possible that's a crest stone?
Maybe.
If all this is true, then crest stones are what power the ability to assume massive forms, like that of the Immaculate One.
So, if you have a crest stone, you turn into a dragon. Got it.
And maybe the hero's relics can harness that transformative power.
Oh, it is you. Have you seen Tomas recently?
No, I haven't.
No such luck. I was hoping to speak with him myself, but he seems to be out on the town.
I see. Well. Where did you find that picture?
It was in the library. Why do you ask? Is it something my youthful eyes shouldn't be seeing?
No, of course not. However, that is not part of this library's collection. It must belong to Tomas. It would be problematic if it got mixed in with the other books. I will take possession of it for now.
Oh, yep. Seteth and Lady Rhea are hiding something.
Take it away where no one can see it, you mean?
What was that?
Well, that's what Tomas said. He said records that the monastery doesn't approve of tend to disappear.
Tomas said that? Preposterous. I have far too much to accomplish to waste time with this foolishness.
He
Nice
was certainly
save.
in a hurry. I wonder if he's off to confront Tomas. Well, he took the picture, so I guess that's that for now. I'll see you later, Teach.
See you later, Claude.
So, the church is hiding something after all. Some massive secret about relics and crests. A secret that must have something to do with the professor's true identity.
I love how Claude's going like full research on this. He just wants to know what's going on. It's Linhart's birthday. Let's have a tea party for you. Hello, Linhart. Let's have some, We don't have any more chamomile, but I feel like that'd be your favorite, seeing as how much you like to sleep. Have some Angelica tea.
I am happy that you invited me, even though it interferes with my nap time. This tea is my favorite scent. So relaxing as to be downright sleep-inducing. Much
Have some tea.
appreciated. Warms me up.
I don't know anything about you, so this isn't gonna be easy.
Agreed.
Book you read recently.
I see.
So he likes to read.
Agreed.
Monastery Mysteries.
I see.
Cool.
Agreed.
Cats working together. Close calls. Cats working together. He doesn't say anything about animals.
I disagree.
Close call. Oh, I tried.
You are full of mysteries and yet offer no answers. How unfair.
Sigh.
You think?
Has to work on someone.
That was delicious. It feels good to relax. Well, I'm off to catch a nap.
Sorry, Lionheart, I don't know anything about you aside from the fact that you like to sleep and read. But we got extra charm. That's what matters. We have another paralogue coming up.
I'm glad it's you.
Yeah, I'm glad it's you.
It's finished.
Woo! Mounted stuff for the both of them.
Yeah, I've got this down.
Oh, looks like there's gonna be a monster next week. So next week we could probably actually, if I'm gonna plan our month accordingly. Oh shit, this month's a brawling tournament. I could get Steel Gauntlets Plus. Probably send Raphael in, but... I wish I could send myself in, but the problem is Raphael's kind of slow, so I'm doubtful of him winning. But on the 16th, there is a large monster battle. As well. Oh my god, there's 2 freaking paralogs. Oh, there's so many paralogs. Why'd there have to be that many? Why does it have to be like this? Anyways, we're free to spend today actually just wandering the area, which I'm fine with. Unfortunately, none of us are level 20 yet, so no one can certify for anything special. So, usually I'm calm and collected, and I truly look at what's in a package before I go off, run off, and just, you know, get something. I am not the type of person to just squander our funds. Because, you know, that kind of person can't run a classroom. That kind of person isn't fit to lead the House of the Golden Deer. You know, it's just, it's inappropriate. We need people who don't make irrational purchases and really think about what they're doing before they open their wallet, because it's really important that Claude has a secure future in which he can live happily. And the thing is, if he can't live happily and securely, what is he even here for? Speaking of that, I kind of bought the entire season pass. And if you want to know why, it's not because of these items. I couldn't care less about that. But you can put on clothes. So hold on. Oh, I can get a cool hat. That's all I want. Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Can I can get a cool hat. That's all I want. What's house loungewear? This is like some kind of weird jersey. What is this? But I just really wanted the hat, okay? I just really wanted glasses? I can add a hat and glasses. Oh my goodness. I actually don't like the glasses very much on him. And now I can just style our entire house. I mean, I'm the only one that can wear a hat and glass. Everyone else is just wearing sports clothes. You know what? Today, everyone's in sports clothes. I don't care. Everyone. You don't have a choice. Hey there, Bernadetta.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold.
Get well soon.
Thanks.
I know it's weird, because last time when I called her out, it's like, no, that won't get you friendship points. This time, I call her, or like, I don't call her out, and she's like, oh, it's fine. It's like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Hey, Manuela?
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are 2 ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious, but magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy, stuff like that.
Can you train me in faith, by the way? You can. Hold on a second. Oh wait, that's right, I don't have goals. I don't have goals for myself. I'm so happy with this hat. You know, I realize I already have a D in Faith. I actually don't even need to make it higher. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. I've never seen even a predicted yield chance of like 3. There we go. Well, whatever. Hey there.
Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Did he?
He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about.
Empire business, perhaps?
I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
I don't know. Like, Dimitri's just walking around trying to do the best for what's left of his house, but I see Edelgard doing a bunch of, like, shifty stuff all the time. Like, she's just... Especially that new student that we just rescued. Hey, Eloise.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see.
The fishing tournament was last week.
I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month.
Time to... Time to give up. Maybe we're doing something wrong.
I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Ramire village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
Yeah, it was quite a few months ago at this point. This place feels like home.
So,
hey there, Ash.
I'm worried about Ramire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal.
I've heard it's I've heard it's not an ordinary disease.
Then what could it be?
I don't know. So it looks like everyone knows about this new disease that's kind of going around. Kind of scary. By the way, you guys are telling me there's actually shops over here that aren't like these guys that come around.
Hey,
and you can buy from them. Oh, they sell gifts. Ooh, I need to buy these.
You have a good
I want coffee beans. I want a ceremonial sword.
You have a good eye.
I want this. I want one of these. I want one of these. And one of these. And one of these. One of these. Oh, no, one of these. I need everything. He sells teas too. Oh my god, this shit's expensive.
This one, yes?
Ooh, I don't think I have the wallet for that. Oh, he also sells smithing stones. And they only cost like 100 each, so... Let's get 20.
I thank you.
He also sells fishing bait.
This one, yes? I think.
I know I'm spending quite a bit of money today, but there's not a whole lot to spend it on. Someone in my Discord server is worried. They're like, Zeno, how come you're spamming those combat arts?
This one, yes?
It's like, yeah, some people play it very conservatively, but honestly, I have so much equipment and so much money, it doesn't really matter.
Return soon. Hello there.
Like, as long as you're not buying unnecessary things all the time, unlike I am right now,
Return soon, please.
You will pretty much always have money. They gave us something from that last fight. I can't remember what it was. By the way, we have a bunch of buffs to give out, so let's go ahead and do that. As I said, I'm going to turn Ignatz into an assassin god. So, first off, I want him to have extra HP, because he's kind of squishy. Cool. Movement? I don't know if I want him to have extra movement. I might save that for Nox, actually. It'd be way more useful on him, especially since he's not going to be mounted. I'm gonna give him extra strength. Okay, and Bernadetta, I think I'm gonna give you... How is your speed looking? It's not bad, actually. I don't feel like I have to give you a speed increase. I'm gonna go ahead and actually give you the strength increase. It's only 1, but it's something. And I'm gonna go ahead and store this. And for our last 2 items, I'm going to go ahead and... Let's see. There we go. And last we have the movement increase, which, I don't know. I'm gonna save that one for now. I'm not gonna give that out to anyone. They're gonna be like, Zeno, you're using DLC items. It's like, well, Too bad. It honestly doesn't have that large of an effect, but that 7 HP boost is pretty ridiculous.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
I don't know either. What is he doing out there?
Hey!
Oh, Ingrid. Felix is like... Felix is... I just like to imagine them standing around, he's like, Ingrid, what are you wearing? She's like, don't join our house. You'll be forced to wear it too. It's like, oh, Felix, I found you! And he's like, oh no.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
Oh, you have a quest,
You know,
Felix.
Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery...
I'm trying to talk to Felix. He has a... Oh, there we go.
I have a request.
View quest. It's a mock battle with the soldiers of House Fraldarius. Cool. I'll take that. I'm not sure if I can recruit you yet, because my sword... No, my sword level's not bad at all. People were asking why I was using my sword so much. It's like, I figure I have the sword of the creator, so I might as well train it up.
Oh.
Felix, what rank are we at in supports? I think we're at a B. I want to say. No, we're only at a C. Hey, Felix, you want some stuff? It's free.
Oh.
You want this ceremonial sword?
Aha, this is nice.
I knew you'd like it. How about a whetstone?
All right.
He doesn't enjoy weapon maintenance, but he likes using them, apparently. Hey there, Dedue.
Investigating Ramire Village. Be on your guard.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Short and simple.
When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Ramire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. And rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you right to the bone.
Bad to the bone. Hey, Edelgard, you still terrify me, but I got a cool hat, look.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must.
Why isn't anyone talking about my hat?
After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
I got a cool hat. I know I'm going on, but, like, I love these types of caps. They look super cool. I love, like, the military outfit, you know?
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore.
Oh, you're in turmoil. What's going on?
I used to think they were the best. But now I can't even stand looking at them.
What are you talking about? It's okay to be worried. Time heals all of it. It's okay to be worried.
But worrying about it won't solve my problems. What if I can never eat fish again?
I don't even know what to talk to you about, Raphael, anymore. It's just always about food.
Okay.
Hey there, Dorothea.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor?
I mean, you lost. Did you even get anything? Did you get anything at all? Here, have a rose.
Thank you,
I'm not trying to recruit you, but you lost, so there's your, consolidation prize. Hey, you two?
Ah, Professor! The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fódlan after all.
Yeah, maybe. The way they're talking, I wouldn't put my bets on it. Hey, Annette.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He better come back soon.
Yeah, everyone's wondering where Tomas is. Like, it's kind of weird for him just to straight up get up and leave. Hey, you want to join my house now? I know everyone in my house is wearing these dumb outfits right now, but hey, you want to join?
You think I would be a good fit for your class? I'm not sure.
No.
And, no.
Oh, I can't do it now. It's okay, I should have waited till I trained a bit more faith. For some reason I thought I had my faith already at a C, but I realize it's not. It's at a D, isn't it? Yeah, it should be enough. I guess I just got unlucky this time. That's okay.
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
How long ago? You're still a child. How long ago?
Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago.
Okay. Well, glad you're enjoying being in my class. Everyone's liking the new outfits. They have no choice but to like them, though. Because if I catch you not wearing your new outfit, you're out of class.
I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garreg Mach should be on the lookout as well.
I'll handle it.
Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor. Even if they're not exactly based on anything.
She saw through me. She knows how shallow I am.
I get it.
Remire Village is in Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
Yeah. Hey, Saints Revealed. Hey, Catherine, Shamir. Crestological Mysteries. A book introducing some obscure theories about crests. Yeah, okay, I know who that's for.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Once a year here or there. Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want
that thing?
Want? No, we need it. Give it to me, not her.
What are you talking about?
I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
Catherine and Shamir seem to want a 2-toned whetstone.
I have a favor to ask.
Do I have one of those? I don't think so. Well, I'll bring it if I find it, I guess. Hey, Dimitri.
Professor, you seem unwell. How are you faring? If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest.
Thanks, Dimitri. He's always worried about me.
Professor, tell me, is this about Remire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this?
I don't think. But, Some kind of conspiracy.
In that case, we should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please.
Okay, see you later.
There are more knights, the underlying...
Hey, Hanneman.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me.
Okay.
I am
no.
in your debt, Professor.
Tome of Comely Saints. Acquired a new item. It looks valuable. Someone might want this. Maybe you should ask around. Oh no, this is gonna be like one of those, I'll give you the thing. Maybe there's someone who wants the thing. I wanted that thing. Thank you. I have a thing that someone else might want. And I'm interested in, you're like, why are you making these voices? Oh, for some reason it wants me to go back to the green. Oh, Manuela wants it, doesn't she?
Wait a minute. What you've got there, please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
You got a fire amulet. It looks valuable. Maybe you should ask around.
Professor.
I am Nox, giver of gifts. Hey there, you two.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
I actually kind of wanted to recruit Hubert, but sadly you can't.
Need something? I was...
Wow, they don't even want to talk to me. I don't know what they're plotting, but they're just going for it.
This is my first time working with the Gerald, the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
Aw, I'm glad to see you're ready to go. There's a brawling tournament happening. Oh. I could put Catherine in, but she's quite underleveled compared to Raphael. Can't see the stats, but let's give it a shot. I have a bad feeling we're not going to be strong enough to do this, but... Oh. They can't even... They... They just can't.
Won that.
Next guy, can he do any damage? No. I want those fists.
Sorry.
This is amazing. Okay, can the next guy do any damage? No. Oh, this is just nothing. This is the most nothing arena fight.
Sorry. Don't know my own strength. Sorry. Don't know my own.
Okay. This one's level. Oh, this one does 4 damage. Look out, Raphael. He does 4 damage. Be careful.
Plenty more where that came from.
Oh, that was a good chunk of gold, and we got some Steel Gauntlets Plus. I still kind of mad that doesn't, like, send up their motivation. Like, you cheer them on to win a tournament, and they just don't get motivated by it. Something happening here. Oh, hey, Felix. Oh, you want to talk? Sure.
You're certainly not going easy on me. You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple. You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it.
Should I take that as a compliment?
Indeed. Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so. They depend too much on their swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools.
I don't even use my sword.
Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see.
That doesn't seem like praise.
You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from?
Where does it come from? Where does it go? Where does it come from? Not finishing the song. You finished it in your brain, though.
From the start, I was aiming to win. Yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered something you said before.
About your aspirations.
Indeed. I was raised to value strength above all else. Whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong?
To protect the people of Fódlan, to survive. I'm gonna say... I don't really care about the people. I care about my students more than the people. I'm gonna say to survive.
That's a mercenary's answer, to be sure. So that is the source of your hunger. I suppose I must find my own.
We can find it together.
If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
Alright, well, I'm glad I can help you find your spot in life, and we can also try recruiting him now. Hey there, Rhea.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary?
Not really. I do not.
Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garreg Mach, to Remire Village. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
Really? Hey,
Hey there, Cyril.
Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh, hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it?
Oh, you want this? Okay, sure.
Thanks, Professor. This is great.
Why do you want a fire amulet? Glowing stone. Looks valuable. I don't know who wants a stone.
The knights go out from Garreg Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Whatever you say. Hey, Dad, Leone. What you guys talking about?
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
I'm alright now.
Were you not feeling okay? You seem fine to me.
I hope you're not just saying that. We can't have you putting on a brave face, only to fall in battle.
Faculty training. I don't want any from you right now. Hey, Leone.
Professor!
Hey, Leone, want a gift? I think I have one that was, like... lost out.
Someone... Oh, that's mine! Thanks so much for finding it.
Found the item she wanted. Her motivation was increased. Hey there, Linhart.
I fear I may become a social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh?
Bernadetta's just, like, sneeze. Is someone talking about me? See you later, buddy. Hey, Claude.
I see. Even if I spend all of my time rummaging through this library, there's a limit to the knowledge that can be gained. Apparently, it only contains books whose contents have been deemed appropriate by the church. If only Tomas were around. I bet he has some interesting stories he could regale us with.
Huh. Yeah, probably. Hey, Sylvain.
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Faerghus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
Whatever you say. Everyone's telling me to recruit you, so I think you're gonna be my next target once I get these next... Well, I mean, I could actually just start giving you gifts now. Alright, and our last stop is in the monastery, the cathedral. I haven't actually been spending those points at the statues like I should be, so that's going to be our next goal. Hello there.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You are off for Remire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Thanks, random guy with a big nose. I have mail. Lately I feel myself growing tired and out of practice. I wish there was someone around here with whom I could dance fervently and intensely. How about Dorothea? Oh, okay. You're welcome, Manuela. That was a strange one, but alright. Hey there.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fódlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
I gotcha. Don't worry. We'll help you out here anytime now. Eventually. Maybe not in this route, but a different one. Hey there, Seth.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seiros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin. I have something to ask of you.
Wait, missing students. Collect information on the missing students. You may find some clues around the dormitory where the students reside. More? There's more missing students. I did choose the right save file, right? Yeah, I have everyone recruited. I was worried for a second that I didn't choose the right one.
What is it? I assume still...
Need something?
Okay, Saint Statue Guy. What are we gonna train in today? So we can get an extra Divine Pulse by going down this tree, which is kind of strange. These two seem to be the most important. Because... especially this one, because this increases our max dex and our max magic and dex. It increases our sword skills +2 when we decide to train them. It increases our reason. This is probably one of the strongest trees we have to go for. So let's go for it.
This one? This one?
Oh, okay. So when it says I need 2,000, that's not I need 2,000 next time. That's how many I need to spend at the statue before I can get to that.
You're this one?
And reason.
You're all set.
There we go. Hey, Mercedes.
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there? Would you mind trading it with me for this?
Sure.
Oh, thank you so much.
The Path of
I'll be sure to
Dawn?
take great care of
I
it.
feel like that's a reference. Wait, are these references to Fire Emblem games? I just realized there's a Fire Stone, there's a Glowing Stone, and now it's Path of Dawn. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Oh, goodness. Is something the... Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
Do I look that bad? I mean, thank you, but do I really look that bad? From what I understand, she likes, like, sweet things. I don't understand. Do you like animals?
Oh my, this is great. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was easy. Oh boy, we're gonna have a lot of supports to get through here in a second. Hello, random monk.
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option, though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
That sounds like her. Who are you?
I could use your help.
Secret messenger. Deliver the letter. There's no address, but perhaps you can figure out who the writer was referring to when he said someone in her position. It's a love letter. Oh, of course it's to Rhea. I don't think Rhea's very, I highly doubt Rhea's interested in whoever you are, buddy. She seems to have her eyes on the church, and that's all that's going on.
Impressive.
Oh, there you go. Thanks for the painting and fishing lures and such. Oh, I haven't talked to you yet, Lawrence. How's it going?
How are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest.
Nothing gets by you.
Just my natural talent. Nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
Oh, my students care about me so much. Oh, I love you all. Here, have a dapper handkerchief.
How kind of you.
Oh, if you give things to people who are in your class, you actually get, like... Huh.
Oh my, this is lovely.
Oh, wow. You can increase their motivation that way. That's cool. Did not know that. Hey there, Marianne.
Well, Professor? It's about that thing you have there. If it's not too much of a bother, would you trade it for this?
What's it gonna be called? Sure.
Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
Medicinal eye drops. Okay, maybe it's not a bunch of references. Sorry. I saw the Firestone that was like FE7, and then it's like, oh, there's a glowing stone. It's like, oh, sacred stones. And it's like Path of Dawn. I'm like, yeah, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Now it's like, here's some eye drops. And I'm trying to link the connection, but if it's a connection to FE10 or 11, I couldn't finish those games, so.
Good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Oh, okay. See you later. Who's down the hallway? Hey, Ferdinand.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
I agree. I know, like, a lot of Fire Emblem YouTubers have probably already finished this game, so a lot of you guys are probably watching this either having finished it on your own or watched them, so I can only hope that the series is as entertaining as anyone else's.
That's a nice thing you have there, Professor. Don't suppose you're planning on using it yourself. Why don't you trade it for this? Sounds good, right?
Okay.
Excellent doing business with you, Professor.
Oh, this is where we get the two-tone whetstone. Okay. Am I looking too hard into this, or is the eye drops a reference to FE13 and the two-tone whetstone is a reference to the different routes and fates? I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy and trying to, like, nitpick things that don't exist. Oh god, who do I give it to? That's the thing, is I like them both equally. They're both so cool.
You brought it, Professor? Hand it over and I'll make it worth your while.
How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me. I asked first. Why don't we let the Professor decide?
I like you both equally. Oh man, that's the thing. They're both so great. Here you go, Catherine.
Seems the Professor likes you better than me.
Thanks. Here's your prize. Maybe I'll let you borrow it later, Shamir. I knew I could count on you.
She gave me a silver sword. Holy crap, she gave me a silver sword. The other one was probably like a really good bow. Still. I'm gonna try and use these two in some of the upcoming battles, so I just have them ready to go, you know. Some of these paralogs we have coming up. But this is gonna be like a super episode. You guys are gonna see a ton of stuff happen here. So we have a support here, actually.
Professor.
With Mercedes.
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it?
That's right.
I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the academy are enriching thanks to you.
I don't teach you, but okay.
Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know.
Even so.
Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you.
Why is that?
At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students.
Kinda. It comes with the territory.
If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake.
Mistakes?
Oh, you know. I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things.
Ah, so you're like me. You have ADHD.
Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes.
I understand you.
Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can.
I'd appreciate it.
Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
That was a nothing support. I mean, I guess I learned a little bit about her. Kind of scatterbrained. Manuela.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
She's waking up with a hangover, isn't she? I would like a word.
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, What is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
Nox's eyes are like, Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
You look the same as normal to me.
So, what do you want?
What were you doing?
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know.
Sorry.
No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
About last night. I have a message from a knight.
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
He said we will never go out together again.
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Sleep well. Man, she is not great with men. Okay, well. Last support we have a ton of these supports just sitting around. I'm not afraid to make this episode super long if need be. Sylvain? Okay.
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that. You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
God, he sounds like such a jerk.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we... So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people?
I'm not spying, I was just in those bushes doing push-ups.
So say it.
You're a jerk.
Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now?
What kind of logic is that?
I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
Doesn't seem that way.
I swear it's the truth. My heart's in a million pieces right now. It's just the worst. Well, I figure the best way to mend a broken heart is to head out on the town.
I don't know, Sylvain. If any girls from my class cry, and I hear your name involved, you're gonna be in a billion pieces.
Why don't you join me? Who knows? Maybe you'll find love. I mean, I know I will.
No. Want
Calm
nothing to do
down,
with
it was
you.
only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
What was that? That was like the worst impression I've ever gotten. It's like, the only thing I know about Sylvain is like, oh, he likes girls. And then like, I see him like, oh, he's just an asshole. I don't know if I want to recruit him. I'll give him until the B support, and I suppose at the B support I'll like have to recruit him anyways, but, you know, it is what it is. Why is there a glowy light back here? Missing student poster. Oh, it's information on the thing that Seth wanted. I can feel it already. This episode is going to be a really long one, which is fine. I don't mind that.
Professor.
I feel like the longer I am into a series, the longer of episodes I'm allowed to post. I usually like maximum an hour and 30. I don't like going 2 hours unless like it's a finale or something, but you know how it is.
You have my thanks.
Hey there. Thanks. That's all I had to say. I don't want any training from you right now. I'll look into it in the future. See you later, Seta.
I assume still.
Alright, so we've officially done everything that we can do as far as the quests go. So now it's time to actually pay a visit to our good friend Felix, who is somewhere. And see if he wants to go ahead and join us.
That's right.
You know, Professor, why...
Oh. People say you're quite skilled. Perhaps if I joined your class, I could
Yes,
show a
I think we
sword
got
technique
him.
up close. Indeed. I think that's best. I'll transfer to your class then. Don't make me regret it.
Okay, we got Felix. Felix is now Golden Deer. Awesome. Is he here? 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 There he is. He is level 15. He's a mercenary. He has a crest of some kind. Sometimes raises might when using a weapon. That's awesome. He came with a bullion, so that's nice. He can brawl, and he's good with swords. Interesting. Okay. Well, good to have you here, buddy. Now as for what I'm gonna do with the rest of the day, I think I'm actually just gonna, first of all, stop by the dining hall and make sure all my students are ready to study later on.
It's too rare that we get a chance to kick back and stuff our faces. Come on, Shamir, time to gorge.
I apologize for my partner, Professor.
Oh, I love these two. They're like longtime friends.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
Cool.
That smell. This.
Alright, lastly, let's stop by the cathedral and do a song. Okay, I'm actually gonna do tea time with Mercedes because At this rate, with the amount of things I've given her, I might just be able to recruit her now. Or soon, at the very least. Let's see. How about... Crescent Moon Tea.
Did you call for me? This tea is my favorite. You have very good taste, Professor.
Oh!
Thank you so much.
I'm glad it's your favorite. I don't know much about you once again, though. First crush is working together. Gardening mishaps? Does she like to garden? I don't know. Gardening mishaps. Okay. It's 1. Library's collection, equipment upkeep, plans for the future. Plans for the future.
Is that so?
Oh.
Yes.
The ideal... Our first meeting! No, you don't care about that. Okay. I tried my best. Fine, you know what? Help us out on the next mission. Thank you. What do you need for recruitment anyway? I obviously can't get you yet.
You want me to join your club? I'm already having so much...
Bows and magic. Okay, well, we have one of those. Actually, we have both of those already ready. So, the rest of this episode, despite how long this video already is just gonna be support reading. In the next episode, we'll do the paralogs, and then the episode after that, we'll do the big end of the month mission. It's kind of the format it's been going so far.
Professor.
Hey there, Shamir.
Hey, Professor. The students seem to like you.
It would seem that way.
And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor.
I was surprised too. I knew I could do it.
Oh? You're an odd one, but what's it matter? Seems like it turned out fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary. I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act.
But I got a hat and everything.
I freeze up near royals and nobles.
You were a mercenary?
I was. My family had nothing when I was growing up. There were too many mouths to feed, so I left. Joined up with some mercs for the pay. The work suited me, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers. And that's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want. I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner.
Business partner?
I don't believe in the Church of Seiros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights. Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her. I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together again, like at Deirdre. Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though. I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
Yay! Support level up with Shamir. Who's this other one with? I have another one with someone out here.
Okay.
Hey there.
Professor.
Oh, Catherine! Yes! I get to hang out with both of you.
I was trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block it. Not too shabby, Professor.
That was dangerous. That wasn't funny.
Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword. At worst, you could have gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on.
I could have died. I just like to think she throws it and it just breaks one of the stone pillars back there. She's like, it's not that bad. It would have hurt enough.
Aw, poor thing. Aren't you used to getting hurt? You've been in your fair share of battles. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time. I told you before that I was going to observe you. Since then, I've been watching you. I know what you're capable of. I took steps to make myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight. After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate. Your sword skills are impeccable, you're a gifted educator, you clearly love working with the students. Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here
All
you
you
are.
do is praise me.
At first, I thought Gerald was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you, but no. Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out. Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator. So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing. I didn't say that. I plan to give Lady Rhea a detailed report about what you're up to. Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces.
Okay.
Oh, and don't think you can avoid being watched. I won't let you out of my sight.
All right then. I'll just let you stalk me then. It's fine. Okay. Well, that was strange. Leone? Oh. Eloise.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You were raised by Gerald.
Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless. What an embarrassing gaffe. It was an aimless
Wait, what did you just say? My parents died when I was small and I came to live in the monastery.
Wearing magnificent armor.
It was an aimless existence, but sometimes the night would pass by wearing magnificent armor.
That night was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
Sounds like Gerald.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
30? Do you know his age?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day.
Ah,
At
all
any
right.
rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind.
I don't think there's anyone else quite like him. Yeah, probably not.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Thanks for offering, but I can handle myself.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Okay, nice talking with you, Eloise. Oh boy, tons of support still to go. Let's get them all done. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting.
Huh? What's that noise? Sounds like someone's having fun. Maybe it's coming from the greenhouse.
That was really fun, Bernie. Good thing I found such an out-of-the-way spot to play. Only the pretty flowers heard me here. Isn't that right, little flower? You're the only one who heard, aren't you? What did you
Is
think?
she talking to the garden?
That was amazing!
Why's your voice so deep?
That's the question you ask. He's born like that.
What? I'm no flower.
Oh no. Raphael, you heard it all, didn't you?
I did! What kind of instrument was that? I could hear it all the way over at the training grounds. It was great. I didn't know you could play.
All the way from the training grounds? Oh.
That's right. Then I came here to tell you how good you sounded.
Good. No, I'm on to you.
What?
First, you flatter me. Then you get me to perform on stage in front of everyone to humiliate me.
No? But that's a great idea. Everyone should be able to hear your music.
Ah, I knew it! Monster!
What?
We'll fall victim to your scheme!
I don't think Raphael's smart enough to...
I don't know what just happened, but I think I might have scared her.
Maybe just a little bit, buddy. Maybe just a little bit. That was a goofy one.
Ah, found you. Hello, Lysithia. Hilda? What's that box you're holding? It's making me nervous for some reason.
Probably makeup.
Your big sister Hilda's here, and she's going to make you look all grown up. I don't recall ever asking you to. That's right. I knew exactly what you needed. You didn't have to ask. Now take a seat. With makeup, you can't just pick your favorite colors. You must choose colors that suit you and the occasion. If you'll be up close and personal, if you're going to a ball, for example, you want to keep it subtle. On the other hand, if you're going to be on stage, the colors should be overt. I've never used makeup before. It sounds complicated. Let's put up your hair to show off your neck. But we'll leave a few strands hanging to make you look more vulnerable. Why would I want to appear vulnerable? I don't want to be attacked. This is for wooing, not warring. When you're older, you might understand the importance of looking a little vulnerable. You're treating me like a child. But I guess it's mostly harmless. Now, when you're standing, put your non-dominant foot a step back. It looks more elegant. When sitting, don't lean back, but don't slouch either. And ensure at all times you are gracefully extending your fingers. Gracefully extending? Suddenly standing and sitting are an exhausting activity.
Indeed they are.
Hilda, that's enough. This is wearing me out. I knew you had potential. You'll go far, my darling. A couple of years to develop your charms, and no girl will outmatch you. I'm not sure I'm cut out for this type of thing. Oh, believe me, you are. With a little help from me, you'll have men falling at your feet.
I feel like Hilda's trying to scare her out of wanting to look like an quote-unquote adult.
No thanks. You're more suited to such things. I'll leave it to you. I haven't the time or the energy to fuss over how I'm perceived. Even with my best efforts, I'll never be as good at this as you are. Still, this was rather fun. Thank you, Hilda. She really is brimming with untapped potential. When she smiles like that, wow. Even my heart skips a beat.
Okay. Lastly, we have Catherine and Shamir, who are best buds, so I'm very curious to see how this goes.
And he said, I don't even have a horse. Pretty funny story, huh?
She's like, kill me.
What is it, Shamir? You're not laughing. Didn't you think it was funny?
Sure.
So then laugh. You could stand to be a little friendlier, you know.
Do I need to be?
What do you mean, need to be? Friendship isn't about obligation. You could try being a bit warmer. Like when I first met you, I took the time to introduce myself and make friendly conversation, and you just said, "Hi, I'm Shamir." I remember thinking that you wouldn't be easy to get along with.
Now that's funny. I remember thinking you were just another knight who loved the sound of her own voice. You know, the type who's all talk but useless in battle.
Well, that's a bit harsh. Did you really think that?
Yes.
But you changed your mind when you saw me in action.
I did. You're surprisingly strong.
Well, even though you had 0 charm, you did a nice job of supporting me. Now I know that you'll always have my back. In fact, maybe I should take it easy and let you handle all the fighting.
It sounds like I'm going to be doing a lot more work around here.
make a pretty good team. At any rate, we're bound together, so we better try to get along. Don't you think, partner?
If that's how you see it, I can't disagree.
Yeah, they're longtime friends. Yep, and we will end today's free time. Finally, this entire episode dedicated to today's free time and this session of training. Alright, so goals. Felix, glad to have you along. You're obviously going to be our Myrmidon. I mean, we already have one, which is Catherine, but I just wanted you because you look cool. Okay, so let's try training some people, shall we? Who to train, though, is the question. Who really needs it the most and who can benefit? Bernadetta. Whoops. I'm looking at goals right now, and I don't really need to. So let's instruct. Clyde. I don't really need to instruct you, but apparently you need... I need to help you get into axes. Because you almost have all 3 of these stars.
I'm surprised I have such power.
I didn't see what that was. I've never seen anything show up there. What was that? What was that? Lawrence, I didn't mean to click on you. But I want to get your riding skill up a bit more. We've been working on that for a while now. Okay, what was that I just saw Claude get, though? Did it have something to do with his axe skills, or what? I don't see anything. Huh. I don't know what that was. You'll be able to tell me in the comment sections, probably. Raphael, you're good. I'm just trying to think of who really needs it right now. Catherine, how about your stats? What are they? Oh my god, your speed. Your speed and strength. I feel like I don't even need to train you in anything. You're just good at everything. Plus you have a relic weapon. And a seal in case I want to reclass you. You know what, Shamira? Just in case in the future I want to turn you into an assassin, I think you're going to have to know something in swords. But it's so hard trying to decide what to do this late in the game because I feel like everyone's kind of already on their path and I don't need to guide them in any way. You're almost to your next rank, so I'll do that. So now you have a B rank in bows. I didn't mean to give you another thing there, but I did. Let's get back to focusing on your riding skills. Alright. Ignatz. Let's practice your battalions a bit more.
I'll keep...
Good job, Raphael. You're training everything pretty efficiently. I don't believe I need to touch up on you. Ingrid, let's just get these flying skills. Or, you know, let's practice your sword skills. Why not? Catherine, I guess. Training you in battalion seems kind of pointless. Your charisma's honestly really low. But, you know what? Why not? I guess I'll just get Catherine up to her next rank and fist fighting. Because why not? She learned the combat art healing focus?
I've learned a thing or two from battle. I've learned a thing...
Okay, well. That all works out. Group tasks? I'm still glad I'm what we have people on right now. I want... Who needs stable duty but hasn't really gotten it? Bernadetta and... Lawrence. Begin lecture.
Professor.
She wants to excel as a sniper. That's too bad. You're gonna become a bow knight. It sounds like Annette wants to join Nox's house. We'll hear them out. Yes, of course I will.
Professor, hi. I have a request for you, if that's okay.
Yes.
So,
I haven't even asked the question. Yes, whatever you ask.
I want to join your class, please.
I don't know. We don't have a lot of room. It's like, sir, the entire room's empty. Even when I look into your class, I see there's tons of seats still. I don't know. I guess.
Huh? Really? Oh, thank you. I'm so happy right now. I just know I'll be able to learn all sorts of things with your guidance. I can't wait.
Welcome, Annette. What's going on the 15th?
Okay,
Oh.
Very well. Let's begin. We've completed our task.
I see.
Lysithea learned defensive tactics. What was that for? Oh, for the battalion. Okay. All right, and now I can finally... An academy uniform for the protagonist is now available in my journal. Special auxiliary battles are now available. Select battle during chapter 3 or later to engage these new battles. House loungewear is now... Okay, I already got this. Thanks, though. Okay, so next episode... I don't... Oh my god, there's 3 paralogs. Well, it looks like we are going to be able to do all the battles after all. So many paralogs we can do. I can't skip out on relic weapons. They're super useful, you know? Plus, I get to see more about these characters' backstories. So, these next 2 weeks are going to be pure combat. I'm going to try to fit that all into one episode. And then... Hey, it's Marianne's birthday next week. And then at the end of the month, we will investigate the Remire. Anyways, I hope you guys liked today's episode. It was a bit of a long one, but it was nice to kind of sit around and see what students are up to and what's going on. What is Annette right now? Annette is oh my god, she has 20 magic. What's her crest? Occasionally conserves uses of attack magic. Okay, that's pretty good. As far as her personal skill, perseverance. She has rally strength is that is super bizarre. I guess it makes sense, but her charisma's decent, so she could have a good battalion skill. Huh. Okay, well, glad to have her around, as always. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Writing out.